One of the things that I'll always find interesting is America's ability to try and scapegoat using other people or trying to create a bigger monster in someone else when it's clear to the entire world who the real issue is and who the biggest bully of the entire world and who the biggest monster is. This is Mean Jean Corrine Jeans, Denim Jeans, okay? I call her Mean Corrine Jean Denim Jeans. And she is the White House speaker. And she delivered yesterday on Yahoo. I watched bits and pieces. I stopped watching it because honestly, the way they will gaslight you is crazy. And like I said, this woman, she was hired for a specific reason. She can talk in circles for hours and you'll never get an answer out this woman. That's how good she is at avoiding a question and avoiding and literally redirecting. You get what I'm saying? Giving you a bunch of long-winded BS answers, okay? Now, basically in their address, their presidential address yesterday, they basically said that this is all Putin's war and it all started because Putin went into Ukraine and yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Now, we know that to be completely false. But the thing that I want to point out the most is the White House's ability to repaint the picture, lie so hard that they're the only ones believing the lies. Even when everyone has shown you sufficient evidence that we know for a fact you're lying, they still lie and completely try to repaint the picture and redirect it, okay? Now, I feel like this may be happening, okay, because of, wait, give me a second. Boom. Hungary blocked the 54 billion aid that would have came from the European Union, the financial aid for Ukraine. Now, if you remember yesterday, I stated that the bill that was initially signed in or approved by Senate, it looks like in that bill, there's money that's supposed to go to Ukraine in the billions, but it wasn't up front. You really have to go through and read it in order to find it. That part of the bill was blocked. So anytime America has attempted to send money to Ukraine since October 7th, it has been blocked. They literally said, we can do all this except the money. We cannot do this. So in order to get Ukraine the money and financial services that they need, they attempted to go through the European Union, and the EU said, we can help, but we don't know. Hungary said, I'll be goddamn. I'll be goddamn. Ukraine, you on your own. Figure it out. And Ukraine was like, well, what are we supposed to do? And the EU said, didn't Big Daddy Joe give y'all a bunch of money? And they was like, but that's not enough. And basically Hungary said, make it enough. Make it enough. So if you don't remember earlier, I want to say towards the end of October, the leader of Ukraine that's leading, the war that's going on between Russia and Ukraine had a temper tantrum, and he felt some type of way because Palestine was at the top of the news and nobody was paying attention to what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, giving Putin a upper hand to be able to do whatever he wants, because from what sources are saying, Ukraine started the war and Ukraine started nitpicking with Russia in an attempt to get Russia to look, to be focused on that. And then the U.S. went and started picking with Taiwan. And China was like, wait, hold up. Because Taiwan belongs to us. And the U.S. said, I'll be goddamn. So they started nitpicking with that situation to keep China, facing that way. But then we later figured out that China and the U.S. be working together when it comes to the distractions and all the propaganda, because the U.S. owes China so much money, and the U.S. promised that this war would be lucrative, and it means that China would get the oil that they need, right? So the EU, they know what's going on. They're in on it, but Hungary said, not today. Not on my watch. You will not be sending my country's money across to Ukraine to fund another genocide that's going to get us, they ain't going to do nothing but get us in trouble. I ain't got time for it. So Hungary said, absolutely not. You will not be getting no more money. You better figure it out. You better I suggest you start sharpening some spears. I suggest, baby, you better take it all the way back to indigenous days, okay? Get you a stick. Get you a rock. Go ahead and sharpen it. Figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. Make you some bows and arrows or something, but baby, you better figure it out because you ain't getting no more money. I suggest you go find some of them dummy shells and go put them back inside of your missiles or whatever and shoot it back out. Do what you got to do. Figure it out. But as far as getting any more money, ain't finna happen, Captain. Ain't finna happen. You gonna have to figure that one out. So it makes sense as to why America has been being smug. Now, I understand that they had to do this address, right? And they had to make sure that the White House press is allowing the American people to see what's going on. But we all know that they're lying. This man comes on long before Mean Jean Karine Denim Jeans gets on the screen, okay? Miss Denim Jeans herself. They let her be the one to break the news instead of the head of the defense. So not only do they lie and twist and contort the truth and provide as much misinformation, scapegoat other people because they want us all to be angry at Putin, but they're using black people to do it. Have you noticed that of all the times that we've been at war, this is the one time when we've seen black people at the forefront? I wonder why that is.